Alright, so what I've got here is the power supply board to that TV I found in the dumpster. And the TV's been working alright for quite a while. Just recently, though, it crapped out on me. I mean, it still looks like it's fine. It's just that won't really turn on. The red light goes on, though, but when you try to turn it on, it kind of fizzles out. And I believe that is due to these three capacitors here. I'll show you. As you can see, that one's pretty good, and these are nice and flat, but these are bulging. Let's see, I'll get a good angle here. As you can see, they're much higher than these ones, which are completely flat. You can actually see the metal over the plastic rim. And if I can get close enough, I don't know, you can't really see it, but there's a bit of stuff right there, which might be the fluid that's getting ready to leak. But yeah, these are definitely... So here's the board after desoldering those capacitors here. As you can see, again, bulged. Here's another one. And I'll show you the bottom. Right over here, here and here. And that worked out fine with the soldering wick. Just had to get used to using it. So, I'll show you. Here are the new ones. I have another one too in the bag. And here's this new one as opposed to this older one. As you can see, this one's of course bulged, but it's also a lot smaller than this one. This is probably due to the fact that these are 35 volt capacitors, while these ones here are 16. So on the side here, this white line is your negative side. Also, your lead is smaller on the negative side, so that's another way of knowing it. And then on the board itself, you'll see here there's an extra bit of marking here, and that's the negative side. And also you can see that it says positive up here, so you just know, whatever side is not positive, you put that in, and that should be your negative. So I'm going to flip this around and pop that in there. Hold on. So you just insert it in like that. And on the back here, you have your two leads sticking out. You just bend them over. Then you can solder them on from there. This is just so that they don't fall out while you're holding them up. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them. There we go. And last one. Looks pretty good. Not wild. Well, actually, this one's kind of wobbling. This one's fine. Let's get the other side. Let's clean it up first, though. Trying to be careful not to damage any other components or anything like that. There we go. That's not going to move. Alright. Whoops. Just testing these, making sure they're not wiggling around or anything. This one here I already cut, but it's time to snip them down now. This is kind of a tricky thing here. Alright, well, I'm about to plug it in and turn it on. I haven't put it all the way back together. The pieces of the back are still off and the stand's off, of course, but just to see if it will work. Let's see what happens. We plug in the power. Oh, Alright, Alright, this time I plugged in all the necessary pieces. I forgot to plug in the screen and all that. So let's see. Oops. Oh. We got a red light. Something's working. Oh, green light instantly. I hear the DVD player. Oh, and there we go. Alright, so that's how you do that. Just, if you have a TV from around 2006 or so, and it's not turning on, or it's like turning on for a quick second, then shutting itself off, or like the red light will fizzle out or something. That's what was happening to me. Like you turn it on and the red light would kind of blink and then go off. It's probably due to bad capacitors on the power supply. And for just a few bucks, you can fix it yourself. Here's the Wind Waker running off my Wii. And I do not have the disc, actually. I'll show you what's in here right now. Sonic Adventure 2. That's just running off that little flash memory drive there, 8 GB memory stick. And it runs fine. It's a bit slow at loading times, but no slowdown or anything in terms of lag or whatever. Oh, have not played this game in forever. instead of buying a new TV. Of course, this TV is pretty cheap. This is like a I don't know, $400, $500, or even probably even less than that now. But you can get these at BJ's, I think, and people complain about them all the time because they break. But you know, I got mine for free, and in total I paid about $6 because that was the cost of the capacitors and the desoldering wick. So for $6, I got a working TV. And now instead of having to do that stupid thing where I had to hold the power button and unplug it and then plug it back in, it seems to just fire right up. So let's see, let's let that die. Go back to red. There we go. And now, yep, see, right to green. And it used to also make this kind of squealing noise, so that's gone too. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. I've seen lots of videos on this, so there are plenty more to watch, and also some tutorials on what to look for and how to solder and all that. But you know, you really don't need much skill at all. You just need a steady hand, a soldering iron, some method to remove the old solder on the PCB. You need some flux so it'll stick to it, and some lead, of course, and some replacement parts. So I guess in the next video I'll be posting probably some footage of me playing the Wind Waker on the GameCube. I want to show you how you can play GameCube games from a USB stick on your Wii. And that'll be in the next video, and I'll be playing it on this TV. Because I used to have the game, I used to have the disc. I still have the case and all that, but just somebody took the disc. I guess somebody broke in our house and just, you know, was clever. Thought, oh, they'll never notice if I just take the disc. That was also the same day I guess that guy must have stolen my DS too, because I never got that back. How the heck do you do this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I gotta go, wait, I'm at the wrong ones. So here's the TV working fine, playing the Wind Waker. I'll show you my case here real quick. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, I have the case, and I had the game, but I think somebody stole it. Because one night I left my DS down in my basement, I remember. And when I came back the next morning, it wasn't there anymore. I didn't look for any signs of breaking or anything. I just thought somebody, you know, moved it, or like my mom moved it or something like that. And then it took me a while, but finally, when I went to play this, the disc wasn't in there anymore. And same goes for I had those two Ty the Tasmanian Tiger games, first and second games, and they also got stolen. Oh yeah. So the way I'm playing it is I have a external drive there, little flash memory thing, and I'll show you. It's not running off a disc or anything. Just Sonic Adventure 2 is in there. And the way you do this is you have to install something called Dios Mios. Well, of course, first your Wii has to be soft modded. Or I guess you could do it hard modded too. But what you do is you soft mod your Wii, get the homebrew channel and all that. Then there are a few firmwares you have to install. You have to get the USB loader, which allows you to back up Wii games from your Wii and back them up onto an external drive, such as a SD card or a flash memory thing like I have right there. And although you can't do that with GameCube games though, you can't just straight up back them up right from there. But if you install Dios Mios, what that does, I think, is it tricks the Wii into thinking that you're playing a game off the drive. Like here we go. It pretends that it pretends that the flash drive you have in there is actually the disk drive, and that's why after you install that, you can no longer use your disk drive to play GameCube games, because it's been permanently changed to the flash drive. Of course, you can always revert this, and I'll show you real quick here. See that the way that was blinking, that's the access light, so it shows that the flash drive is being accessed. And it works really well, and I'm glad it works, because I didn't want to go out and buy another copy of this. I gotta talk to his brother. Oops. Anyway, that's that. Well, I just got back today, and here's a package I got in the mail that I ordered this from eBay. It's supposed to be a 32 gigabyte iPhone 3GS. So I'm gonna open that and see how that works. Seller listed that it as not working, and it said it was stuck on the Apple or the iTunes screen. So I figured that'd be easy to fix. If not, I can sell it, because these broken ones go for $100 sometimes. And even if I don't make my money back, I don't mind that much. Let's get this statement thing off here. Wrapped really nicely. Seller shipped it really quickly. Came from California. I live over on the East Coast, and shipped in 2 days. Ordered it Thursday, got it on Saturday. So let's see. There it is. In the wrap here. Looks pretty good. You can see there are a few minor scratches on it. Back looks alright. Buttons. Press alright. Sleep wake button. Home button. Power button, and that should power it on too. But there might not be any power. Yeah, I don't see any signs of life. Oh, out of power, so there. From this screen, it looks like that's alright, like it's working normally, somewhat. It's at least giving a battery warning. Looks quite alright. I'll show you in better light the scratches. I got my light on my camera here. If it'll detect it, hold on. Actually, that might be a bad idea because the light's under it. Well, no. Yeah, there you go. You can pick up a few of them. And it's got some fingerprints on it. But overall, looks good. As you can see there, 32 gigabytes. So for $60, that's a good deal, I think, if it works. And we'll see that in a second.